Hey, what's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. So yes, it is a late video, but this is breaking news. As of 1 hour ago, this broke news. Okay. So I got about 3 minutes ago, so I had to get myself together and come on so I can give you this breaking news real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screens. If you come in before I start, I might repeat it, or you may just have to go back and rewatch it. Because I don't want to be here all night because I have other stories that I am working on as well. Thank you for being here on TOMMYBITES TV. Please hit that like button if you have not. Please join the family if you have not. Hit that red button, turn it gray. Make sure you turn on your notifications and double check to make sure you're still subscribed and that your notifications are still on so you don't miss any news that hopefully you can use down the road. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Here we go with the slow mouse. So let me make sure you guys can see it. This is what's happening right now. Why is it not sharing? Hold on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hey guys, welcome in. Hey Sherry, Eddie, Anita, Laura, Greta, welcome in. This is breaking news. 7 injured, 2 missing after explosion rocks downtown Youngstown, Ohio. You can see the date here, hopefully, where it's showing today's date and 7:01 p.m. when this story was posted. It is now 8:10 or something like that here where I am. So 7 people were injured. Well, let me show you the building. That's serious. That's downtown. 7 people were injured, including 1 critically, and 2 people remain missing after an explosion rocked downtown Youngstown, Ohio, Tuesday. The explosion occurred near Central Square Tuesday afternoon, police said, urging people to avoid the area, of course. In the picture that you're seeing right here. And prayers out to the families of the missing and those involved, period, because that's some PTSD right there for you. Smoke fills the air after an explosion in Youngstown, Ohio. That's what it reads. It is unclear what caused the explosion, which impacted a building that contains a Chase Bank and apartments. Youngstown Fire Chief had initially characterized the incident as a natural gas explosion, but later said crews were working to determine if there was even a gas leak, you guys. So I think you know what they're thinking. All I know for sure is that there was an explosion, is what they told the reporters during a press conference. I should have told people I was going live. In this photo right here, you can see the apartments. You can see the apartments right here, how it was blown out. It says in the screen grab from a video, first responders worked at the scene of an explosion in Youngstown. This is what the area looked like this evening. That's sad. I hope it was just, a gas leak and not some kind of nefarious device. It says Mercy Health said Tuesday evening it is treating 7 people who were injured in the incident, including 1 person in critical condition. Following a search of the building, a man and a woman remain unaccounted for. The man is an employee of Chase Bank, the fire chief said. Police were searching for his vehicle in the wake of the explosion. Until then, we have to assume he is in the building. Wow. That is so sad. The floor collapsed into the basement. This was a huge explosion, you guys. The floor collapsed into the basement, which was flooded, and search crews were working to send many drones in to aid in the search. The Chase Bank is located on the ground floor of the building with apartment units on the 12 floors above. The building has been evacuated and streets in the surrounding area have been closed to traffic indefinitely due to the potential for a structural collapse. A Chase spokesperson told ABC News the company is in close contact with local officials to check on the safety of everyone in the building and area. After that, we'll work to determine what happened and to access the damage. There is no evidence of any suspicious activity at this time, officials said. Let's remember, investigations are early, and if they feel that it was not the gas leak, once they do their investigations, well, even while they're doing it, I'm pretty sure there will be FBI on the scene of this right here. So I just want to bring you guys that. I have a different article, but I haven't read it. So let me just go over there. Hey, Bay, how are you? Hey, Bonnie. So let me see if I can share this other one because I don't know. I'm gonna leave that up. I don't know if that one is repeating it or it may have some new information in it. So we're just going to scan it real quick and see if there's any updates to the story. Okay, so this says 2 people missing, multiple injured in the explosion. 7 people were injured, including 1 critical. Oh, I forgot to see if y'all could even see the thing. Okay, y'all can. The explosion occurred near Central Square. I don't think the other article said that. A minute. Get that out of there. Police urge people to avoid the area. Emergency services are on the scene and the situation is being actively managed. This was what was released on Facebook post by Youngstown Police Department. It says, public safety alert, urgent, avoid downtown Youngstown area due to explosion. The explosion has occurred in the downtown area near Central Square. Emergency services are on the scene and the situation is being actively managed. And that's for your own safety. It says 1 person remained unaccounted for. Okay, we read that. That's talking about Mercy Hospital. We still don't know yet what caused it. Y'all, if you're just coming in, the explosion was in Youngstown, Ohio, that downtown area. Near Central Square. If you're familiar with the area, I've never been there before. They do say in this one that water and gas have been shut off to the building. Crews were waiting for the power to be turned off to conduct a search. Excuse me. Everyone in the bank has been accounted for except for that 1 man and that 1 woman. And that's just saying that they were searching his vehicle and they haven't found him. So they're assuming he's in the building. They didn't say anything else about the woman, though. And then it says the engineer will also examine the structural integrity of the building. I think I said that. The center of downtown will be completely shut down due to the potential for a structural collapse. So they are expecting that building to collapse because it is so damaged. Like the floor gave away in the building, went all the way down to the basement. The immediate vicinity has been evacuated. I don't know, maybe they're thinking, well, it could be multiple things. It could be if it is a gas leak, of course, they're shutting that off now, but if there is a gas leak, the potential for another explosion, or if this was something other than a gas leak, potential for another explosion. Okay, I read that about Chase Bank. So that's what's happening, you guys, in this breaking news. Let me look at the comments before I get off. I thank y'all for coming in last minute. I spoke to some of you guys already. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Eddie, how are you? I spoke to Sherry. How are you doing? Birdie, how are you? Anita, hey again. Hey, Laura. Greta, you grew up in Youngstown. I'm sorry to hear that about what's going on in your hometown. I know I get a little, when I hear stuff about Columbia, South Carolina, because that's my hometown, even though I was born in Sumter, South Carolina. Hey, Deb, how are you? Hey, Willie from Chicago. I'm in Florida now, waiting to talk to some family members. Greta, okay. Hortense, I hope I said that right. It sure is. It really is. Thank you, CJ. I appreciate that. Hey, Brighter Days. How are you today? Hey, the Bay again. How are you? Thank you for coming in. If y'all haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button. It does help this channel, y'all. My last video did not get pushed at all. Like it hasn't even really gotten any views. So I was actually looking for a story for tomorrow. And even though I typed in breaking news, I'm like, I'm not going to wait till tomorrow to give you this news that's happening right now. I don't care what time I put a video up. Hey, a different pot of coffee. Yeah, that's what I said. Hey, Hope Ann, pretty name. If I can get it to show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello. Youngstown, Ohio, downtown. Oh, thank you for answering them. I appreciate that. Bread, salt, wine. Okay, how are you today? Oh, my mouse is lost. My mouse is frozen. My mouse is frozen. Not frozen, but frozen. Hold on. Can't move anything without my mouse. I gotta put my charger in for a little bit. But y'all, I just wanted to come on. Please stay safe. Things are happening. I am still a believer of not being in large crowds. Like I like to go to things, but then I'm like nervous sometimes when I do, because that's usually easy target for things to take place. But you cannot stop living your life. So I don't say don't go to those things. I say just kind of stay aware. Look at your surroundings, look at what looks weird to you. Maybe an empty backpack just sitting around and no one's near it. Those kind of things. Or someone in this hot weather that we're in now, most of us, somebody who has on a full-blown coat, it might not be the right place for you to be at that moment. So please be careful while you are out, and especially shopping. And like I did that video the other day about the person trying to talk his way into my car, and giving me excuses of, I'll give you some money. And no amount of money is worth my life and me taking that chance with you in my vehicle. So although we like to help people, and doesn't necessarily have to be a male that is trying to get in your car. Some women are just as evil as men. And I always say a woman who does not have the right state of mind, who, wants to do you harm, will do you worse than a man could ever. Because the mind is always calculating stuff. But let me see if just be careful out there. Okay, am I working again? I am working again. Now I can scroll some more and see who else is in here. Hey, Chatty. I pray it does not get any worse, but that's all you can do at this point is pray before you go, pray while you're gone, and pray before you come back and when you get in your house, because anything could happen anywhere. It could be someplace you just know is safe to be there. And if somebody is meant to do wrong to you or just around you, it's going to happen if that's what they've set their mind to. Hey, Bonnie. I'm not going to say that you are entitled to your opinion, Bonnie. And in many cases, that is true. But in some cases, it's not that they are involved, but they are the reason in people's minds that they need to go out and harm innocent people because they're upset with the government. So I don't think that that's what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking that they're involved with this in that way. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Edward. I'm just trying to speak to y'all before I get off. I just got here because I want to. We're talking about an explosion in downtown Youngstown, Ohio. By all means, you can go back and check the video out. I kind of repeated it about 3 times already, but there was that explosion that just happened. When I first saw the story, it had been 43 minutes. It took me 15 minutes to get myself halfway together to come on because I was really winding down for bed, but just scrolling on the computer before I did. Thank you, Rosary. Thank you, Connie. This is the update that Connie is giving us. Let me see if I can find something that can show me that. Well, these are 5-hour updates, so let's see. Let me see if I can share this. I don't know if it's going to give me like an update, but we can see before I get off. Is that the one I just did? No, this is a different one. So different photos in this one, y'all. See, 2 people were unaccounted for. Multiple others were injured. 2 people still missing. The explosion was at the Realty Building on East Federal Street around 3 p.m. 7 people were taken to the hospital. One of them is on a ventilator, so that is an update because they didn't say that in the last 2 articles I saw. Photos show the front of the building is damaged, and okay, so the chase is at the bottom, the apartments are on the top. The area was evacuated. So this is the building. Oh, can y'all see that? Yeah. People reported smelling gas and hearing a boom, but the fire chief said the cause is unknown. So I'm going to stick with it. It is unknown, but it's at least good to hear finally that people actually were smelling the gas and not them guessing that maybe it was a gas leak. So they're still investigating. It is unknown whether it was a gas leak that caused it or if it could have been something else. But the report is construction workers were in the basement working when they heard a hissing sound, smelled gas, and ran out of the building before it exploded. Thank God. Oh my goodness. I can't even imagine the fear, the panic, whew, the anxiety. Families say they have to wait for the building to be deemed safe before firefighters can get inside because, y'all, they think that the building may collapse. We have the sheriff's department sending in the mini drones down to the basement. He said there's nothing to see. The floor collapsed in on itself. There's nothing to see. It's full of water. So honestly, we don't know if that person is down there. Speaking of the man, because there's a man and a woman that is missing that worked at the Chase Bank that they have not recovered yet. They were checking the man's car, but they so far did not see him in there. So they're assuming that he is in the building, but now they are saying that they don't believe that the man is down there or the person is down there or not. They don't know. But when they get clearance, they'll go down into that building and see. So this is what the building is. Oh, wow. This is my first time seeing it with you guys. That's insane. So I wonder, the Chase was on the bottom. Where did the people park at? Like, was it a separate garage or something? So heavily damaged the first floor. Emergency officials are asking people to avoid the area. Someone says, I hope everybody that didn't get out, they're safe or they're not hurt. A lot of emotions right now because one of my friends was in the bank across the street and he went in to grab people. And I don't know, I haven't seen him since. Oh my God. So it may be people in there who was just trying to assist that, you know, they know nothing about because they're accounting for the people that they knew was in that building, in the Chase and in, you know, lived in the apartments. But you have people like what he's saying ran across the street to help. But if that floor gave away, ain't no telling, y'all. Ain't no telling. Youngstown is about an hour from Pittsburgh near the Pennsylvania-Ohio border. So it's a developing story. And if there's an update, I will try to bring it to you guys sometime tomorrow. Thank y'all again for coming in. Thank you for letting me know that there was a small update about the gas. I appreciate that. Connie. Hey, Miss Native, how are you? Let's say browser has lost connection to your screen share. Can y'all see me? Because it's saying my browser lost connection. Let me just go ahead and get up. I've been out here long enough. It's late. I've been up since, well, I got up at 3, took my husband to the truck stop, came back, didn't go right to sleep, didn't go back to sleep till 6 because I was up working a story that YouTube refuses to push. So I barely got any views on that. And took a little nap, got back up at 8, took Gracie outside, fed her, and then did some more work on the computer. And then I left to go do some outside work. So yeah, it's been a long day, y'all. I need to wind my mind down, and not whine, but just wind my mind down. So I was doing a water fast all day. And then I ate a light dinner just so I could take my medication. Because those of you who don't know, you're new to my channel, I do have lupus and fibromyalgia, I have arthritis, and I take medication. So, and I probably overwork. But thank y'all for being here. Hey, Brianna, thank you. Thank you. Blessings to everybody. Pray for those people and their families and friends. And I will see you guys tomorrow in probably a bunch of videos. So turn your notifications on if you have not. And if you have not subscribed, what you waiting on? Go on and hit the button. Goodness. I'm working hard. Hit the button and turn your notifications on. Make sure you're still subscribed because YouTube does go in and they do take people subscribers away from them, and they do turn off your notifications. So double check, triple check. See you tomorrow. Love you, but God loves you more.